ethics, I see that as kind of more of a theological enterprise. So I am trying to help students see what the gospel and scripture has to say for the Christian life. Yeah. And really give them more of a foundation or a paradigm for that rather than answer all their questions. Yep. History is very different, and I always have to remind students of this in classes. We always want to, people really want to learn lessons from the past, and they want to judge the past. Mm-hmm. And both those things are very dangerous because typically they assume that we know more about the past than we really do. Mm-hmm. And what I think is more important is for us actually to learn humility from studying history and to learn that our own past, which is tied up with these stories from the past, is much more complicated than we realize. And there are parts of it that we like to play up and talk about a lot and that make us and our forebears look good. And there are parts that are pretty discouraging, and so we play them down and even forget about them. Yeah. And then the result of those sorts of distortions is then we think that we are learning lessons from the past when we're actually imposing our own memory on the past. And so what history can do is help us to learn better what really happened, good and bad, and I think humble us about how we got where we are and how we ought to be engaging the times in which we live, which is shaped by the legacy of that background. So